Hey everyone, it's Patrick Comer at the Financial Reboot investment team with the market wrap. It was a huge day in the market today. Big things happening. Let's get right to the show and let's get rocking, just like the market was. So we started off the day with some good earnings today. We had Twitter big earnings. It looks like profitability might be around right around the corner. They added about 4 million subscribers. Just good stuff across the board for Jack Dorsey and the gang. Ford had a big earnings report this morning. Ford did well today. And Comcast had a big earnings if you're interested in the cable and stuff. And Microsoft also too, which is also a very big, widely held stock. So it really affects the market. During the day yesterday, we talked about we had a Coke play. Uh, which these are the options we actually bought. 46.23 is a close today. It was as high as 46.75. It had a really good day. It'll sell down in the second half of the market, but really the whole market was selling down just a little bit. Nothing real extreme. Probably just people taking profits off the table, especially with Google, Amazon, some big names reporting after the bell. One or two misses on those, and then tomorrow your options are just killed. Now, somebody had sent in a question, and what they were asking. Usually, I save the questions for the end, but let's talk about them right now because it pertains to this. What options did we buy? Well, what we bought was the $47 calls, expiration November 17th. That gives us 2-3 weeks. Nice little time frame there. The IV won't hurt the time decay too much as long as the stock moves quick, and that's what we're expecting. And we got a bubbling of that today. So if you're not in this, you might want to be a little careful because it looks like we're going to get a pop in the morning. We'll talk about that in just a second. But we got these at about 15 cents. Right now they're trading about 20 cents, and those are the ones we bought, the $47 uh, November 17th calls. Just to clarify that. And we've got another pick we're going to give you. We're getting into something tomorrow, and we're going to actually give you a heads up on it. So uh, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin before we get really into the market. Bitcoin, it challenged that 6,000 a few days ago, pulled back off that. They had the big fork. It was either today or tomorrow. The big fork, it pushed back up. You can see it. It's been as low as almost that 54, 55,000 level, 5,500 level. And, you see it just worked its way back up. Actually had a high there. Where it was pushing towards that 6,000 again, just missed. Came back down, ended up closing right now. It's at about 5,700. Bitcoin, this might be a good dip to buy. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But, we like to watch Bitcoin. We're not playing it yet, though, in case you're wondering. Gold. Gold, yes, if you've been watching the shows, we're long on gold right now. 1275 on that spot was our key level, but we decided to weather through that. It went down to, it ended up closing at 1269 about um for the day it was down about 10 points. But we decided not to sell because we're rolling into Friday tomorrow. Friday is usually a soft day. We've got the Venezuelan, that big oil company's got the debt payment tomorrow. The Catalonia thing's still going on, and we've got North Korea. So, Trump's been doing really well. He got his budget passed through the House today. That's the second of the two parts there. That sets the table for tax reform. He had to have that before he could do the tax reform. So that really helped the dollar. The dollar just exploded today. If you take a look at the dollar, uh, where's the dollar index here? Dollar was up about 1% today. That is a massive one-day move for the dollar, and it's because it looks like tax reform is going to happen. It means rate hikes. It means a lot of things that will affect gold the wrong way. Gold really is our hedge right now because we think there's some geopolitical things going on that we want to be ready for in case they happen. We've been watching the 10-year yield over the last couple of days. The couple of days ago we were watching it was at 1041. Then it was yesterday it was at 1043, 1044. Today it's at or 243, and today it's at 246, up another almost a whole percent. So yields are rising. Looks like the interest rate is in the bag. The big debate with Trump right now is who's going to be the next Fed chairman. We'll see how that works out. It looks like Cohn will not be the Fed chairman. But like with Trump, stop trying to predict what he's going to do, and we'll just sit back and we'll see who he announces. So it was a good day in the market. The Coke play that we talked about yesterday, it had a nice day. Now, what are we talking about going short? Well, let me show you. Twitter had a massive day today. Uh, if you think back, Twitter when it IPO'd at about $40. So there's a lot of bag holders at $40. A lot of people probably disgruntled, not happy right now. Basically, their investment's down about 50% on a hot IPO, and that's not cheerful at all. Twitter had a huge day today. It ran up $3, about 20%. We're gonna go short on Twitter. We still don't like Twitter as a whole. We still don't have a lot of faith in it. We know this is a good earnings report, but one earnings report does not make a company. Actually, we see this a good advantage, a good situation to set up a short. We were gonna short it towards the end of the market day today, but we knew Google and all that were coming out with their earnings, so we held off. We'll look to put the short position tomorrow. The reason being, Google and that'll push up the Nasdaq. Maybe Twitter will get another push up. We can get an even better price on those puts. What we are looking at $18 puts, maybe out to December or something like that. We'll let you know when we do tomorrow's show. So, gang, it was a huge aftermarket. Google hit, Amazon hit, Intel raised guidance. Amazon, their cloud revenue was up 42%. Man, Bezos has really got that company going, and now it looks like he's getting into pharmaceuticals. It, Amazon is just, he's building it into a massive commerce empire. And you have to step back and you have to respect this. So, Bezos is our CEO of the day. I don't know what that means. But, anyways, so, we didn't have any questions from yesterday. So, we'll just kind of close the show down. Thank you for joining us. That was your little market wrap today. Remember, we're long gold. We're looking at maybe a Twitter short. We've got that Coke play. Now on the Coke play, we're just doing that real short term. Okay, so this is not a big hold or anything like that. Just keep that in mind if you're playing along with us, gang. Uh, from beautiful Kalihi, Hawaii. Aloha.